Okay, I just started recording. Anyway, it's okay because we really just started the manifestation part. So, okay. Anyway,
Okay, now you got to start over.
no.
I'm just
All the way from the beginning where we were chit-chatting about the
Girl,
weather.
I'm not even going back.
yes, you got to start all the way. Okay. We need to
refuse.
all come to Jesus meeting about women putting down women. We need all that again.
Lauren,
Girl,
I don't know if you've seen that message I sent you privately, but I was just basically saying, I understand where you're coming from when it comes to prepping Zoom meetings, prepping any meetings. Honestly, I'm starting to get teary-eyed about it because it is physically and mentally draining to put forth so much effort, and then you feel like a failure because no one shows up and supports you for
But
what
I will
you're
tell
doing.
you this. This is the first meeting that I have done that has not been mentally draining. My husband was actually making fun of me because I was like, because I have finally found my niche. I haven't found my niche. It is women empowering women, but not only empowering other women, but empowering yourself. I have finally found it. And I have looked for this for 5 years. And it is what means so much to me. I'm not going to go into it because I can go into my testimony, which that is for a whole nother video. I mean, we ain't got time for it. But, so we're going to go back to manifestation and mindset. If you want to be a Scentsy director, then you got to have the mindset of a Scentsy director. If you don't know what that consists of, then you need to talk to directors. You need to YouTube them. You need to see what their thought process is. How are they running their business? How are they being proactive? Because if you're not being proactive, then that is one step that you need to work on. But it all starts here. Not only having the mindset, but believing that you can achieve whatever you want to achieve. I have self-doubted myself, and I have told myself for so long, oh, I believe it. I believe I can do that. Subconsciously, that's a battle. Because subconsciously, that's right. Subconsciously, I'm literally having that battle with me. And every time I say something like that, I have always thought, but can you? Can I? But I can. And I can say that now because it is all about mindset. What actions that you take directly affects the influence that you have. So if you are, okay, let's just say you book a party with somebody and you make it really easy. They're enjoying it. Everything's good. The action that you take, meaning showing them what your business is about, that it's fun, that how it's influencing and changing your life. Having that action, taking that action and making it, going the extra mile, making them feel like, you know what, she has really taken care of me. Then you know what? That is how they feel. You're influencing that person that this is what it is about. And so it just trickles downhill. Having aligned thoughts. Aligned thoughts are your mindset comes before rank. If you want to be a director, you got to have the mindset of a director. If you want to be a starter consultant, you got to have the mindset of a consultant. If you want to be a superstar director, you got to have the mindset of a superstar director. Starts with mindset. Your actions your mindset directly affects your actions. Your actions. Hold on a minute, I got it written down. Okay. Your mindset directly affects your emotion. Your emotion directly affects your behavior. And then your behavior directly affects your result. Point blank. If you don't believe it first, it's not going to happen. And it might happen for you, but the road to get there is going to be so hard. If it starts here, you can control your emotions, then the behavior is easier and the results will come. It is all considered aligned thoughts. What do you want? What do you really want? And how are you mentally and emotionally preparing for it? My daughter's like moving. I'm praying to God she's not gonna cry. I have her monitor right here. Okay, one of my daughters. So, but what you're probably telling me and thinking in your mind right now is, Lauren, I just lack motivation. I am here to tell you on January 10th, 2022, that motivation is crap. It is crap. Because let me tell you what motivation gets you. Motivation gets you nowhere. I have left, Belinda knows this, Tina knows this. I have left SFR with my pants on fire and I'm ready to go. And do you know how far that got me? Off the plane in Raleigh. Because I'm tired. Because I come home and I have responsibilities. Because life happens. And the motivation goes out the window. But do you know what my thought process has been for 5 years? How are these other people motivated? And I'm not. I can't stay motivated. Motivation is crap. It's not motivation, it's commitment. It's discipline. These people literally are committed. It's like a marriage to their business. It's like a marriage to whatever sets their soul on fire. It is that serious. You are committed. You are disciplined. It ain't got nothing to do with motivation, because I'm telling you right now, when I did this program 2 weeks ago, I was sick with I don't know what, dying, and sat at my desk for an hour each day, listened to this woman talk, and then answered 30 questions after it was over with in detail. And all I wanted to do was go to sleep. I felt like crap, but I did it. It is discipline. It is commitment. The right mindset is the third part of that. Commitment, discipline, right mindset. That is the key to your success. When I told you at the beginning of this that we all knew what to do, we all know what to do. We all know party, PRV, follow up with your customers, recruit, coach, train yourself. We don't know what to do. We just don't do it because we lack commitment and discipline. Oh, it can wait. Oh, it can wait. Do you know the hardest thing in the world is to be an entrepreneur? Because why? There is nobody there to hold you accountable but you. I have learned this so much in the last year.
And one thing that I know is it's the hardest motivation you have to put yourself through to get up and do everything like
It's
that every
commitment.
day. It is so hard to do it when you
It
know
is.
you don't have to do anything.
I would love to get up every morning because I get up every morning and drink my coffee and watch the news and but I get up and I drink my coffee at my desk and I start my day every day because I have gotten in the habit of that. And I mentally have this conversation with myself every day. No, Lauren, go sit at your desk. No, Lauren, go sit at your desk. Every day. Every day. That will never go away. Because I'm committed to my business. I'm committed to growth. I'm committed to the life that I want to live. Period. So there are 4 missteps that we do in our business. And I'm going to tell you how to get over that. But this is one of the last things we're going to talk about. But then I'm going to go over one thing with you. And in this training that I just did, they gave us the ways to grow on social media this year. And we're going to go over that too. But I'm actually preparing everything because y'all literally took detailed notes from this training. And I'm preparing a 2 to 3 day program that of everything that I learned from this woman. It's called Sustainable Success, and this is the mentality of your business in the long haul, the longevity that ensures you that in 10 years you're going to be doing this and you're going to be where you want to be. That's what she taught us. So misstep number 1 is don't be a doer. Yeah, it sounds so crappy, right? Don't be a doer, because what the doer gets mixed into, they are the behavior modification, or they lack behavior modification, meaning, I guess would be lack behavior modification. They're focused on the how they're going to run their business, what they're going to do to run their business, but they lack the why. So I can tell you, this was like fast rewind 2 years ago. I can tell you why to follow up with your customers. I can tell you how to follow up with your customers. I can tell you what to do in your business. But in my personal business, I like the why. Why am I doing this? What is my motivation? Why am I not committed to my business? Why am I not committed to my success? And why do I put things before my business? The answer is one thing. You do not believe that you are capable. Because if you believe that you are capable of doing this, of conquering your goals, of getting success, then your actions will follow. If you do not believe that you can go any further than where you are right now, then you will go no further than where you are right now. Meaning, you're not going to take that time and figure out what to post on social media today. You're not going to take your time and email your customers. You're not going to take time and text your customers and let them know what LTO is coming out on Monday. You're not going to take the time to let them know, hey, we have a 10% off sale this month. Hey, I have a join special this month. Hey, I have a free kit right now, and you are on my dream team list. You're not going to do that. Because you don't believe that they're going to respond back to you. You don't believe that you're going to change their life. You don't believe you're going to change your own life. You're not going to do it, because our body is literally focused. Our mind, our bodies, they're in tune for me. Then I'm like, I can't have rejection. What if they say no? Well, God bless it. What if they do? It ain't changing me. Move on to the next one, honey. Keep a trucking. Your beliefs have to be aligned with your actions. If you want it, you gotta believe it. First, you gotta believe it. We all think that we are fueled by motivation. Y'all, I'm gonna say it again. Motivation is crap. Crap. Life happens, honey, and we lose that motivation. Life happens. Focus on your commitment. Focus on the feeling of being disciplined. Focus on that. Do not focus on motivation. I have sat here and I have thought for so long, oh my God, I need to listen to a podcast so that I can get motivated to work my business. What? I don't need to listen to nobody else tell me what to do, honey. Yes, I do need to train myself, but I do not need to rely on somebody else to tell me what in the world I need to be doing. I do not need to rely on Jessie Lee Ward, because I love her podcast, or anybody else to tell me that I need to be motivated and go sit down at my desk. No, I need to be disciplined and I need to do it. Linear optimism is the third one. As a leader, this one This one's funny to me because I've heard this so many times. When life settles down, I'm going to do it. Next year will be easier for me. Next month, I'm going to do it. And I'm going to book those parties and I'm going to follow up with those customers and I'm going to be the best Scentsy consultant in the world. Baby, if you can't do it today, you ain't going to do it tomorrow. Now, I did say earlier, allow ourselves grace. Allow ourselves to understand that we are human. And yes, procrastination is real. And I fight it every day because I am such a procrastinator. This is why I say that entrepreneurship is probably the hardest thing I've ever done because I have to be able to stay committed. I have to be able to stay disciplined. And I cannot think to myself that if life gets better next month, I'm going to do it. If life settles down because I'm busy. I have 3 kids, 2 under the age of 2. I homeschool my 10-year-old. I run a full-time business. My husband is a full-time farmer and has another full-time job. We're very busy. Very busy.
I noticed your
Well,
new addition.
Oh, yes. We had our cow today. Our first cow of the year. But we are very busy people. It is not, life ain't going to slow down, honey. And that sometimes is so hard for people to hear, but it is not going to slow down. I have come to realize that because every year me and my husband are like, yeah, we still haven't built our house because life has not slowed down. And it's not going to in this next year because my business is growing and so is his. It ain't going to happen. But we're going to build our house this year because we're making intentional steps to make it happen. Regardless of how tired we are, we're making it happen. The last thing that we're doing is about linear optimism. Learn to become disciplined. Do it today. Don't do it tomorrow. Don't procrastinate. Don't put it off. Results do not just happen. You have to be intentional. Do the action to get the result. I will say, if that action is not going to directly make you money, don't do it. Don't do it. Reactive strategy. We all think that we cannot control our businesses. Y'all, my motto for 2022 is to bring professionalism back to network marketing. Meaning, so many people look at this business and they're like, should be a 3-month wonder. Should be a 6-month wonder. She ain't gonna make a dime. She ain't gonna make a dime.
Just
can't make that
like
money.
for an example, like when I was in other companies, I'm sure you probably remember this, Lauren, when I talked to you a while back, but one of the companies I was in, I rose all the way up to the rank of regional director, and it was a lot harder to do that in that company versus with the Scentsy side. And I'm like, I'm going to get there. It's just going to take some time.
That's right. But you're not, you have control. You have control. And the way that we have control over our business is to be proactive and not reactive. If it's January 10th and you're sitting at 0 PRV, you're being reactive. And the reason I say don't tell me I can't book parties. I can't get no sales. Have you literally talked to everybody that you know? Literally talked to everyone that you know. Have you watched a YouTube video? Have you watched a training and seen what you can do differently? Have you literally talked to everybody? Because one way to book a party is when somebody is placing an order from you, ask them if they want it for free. Do you want it for free? It's that simple. They hear the word free and they're like, what? I can get 6 wax bars for free? Yeah, and more. Don't use the word party. Borrow my bag. I booked so many parties off of that just from somebody texting me and telling me that they want to place an order. You want to get it for free? I'll tell them, okay, girl, I can get that for you. I can do it. But do you want to get it for free? If you have not literally talked to everybody that you know, then don't tell me you cannot do something. Don't tell me that. And I am being straight up. Because the reason why I say that is because January 1st, I had no parties booked. I was backsliding on my own dang on preaching. I've got 3 right now, working on 4 for the month. And whenever I get that 4th one booked, I'm moving to February. If you don't have a party booked, do your own party. Hello. Hello. One of my parties this month is I'm hosting a last chance first glance party here at my house on the 22nd. That's one of my parties. Host your own. If you're not, then why not? Try to get new customers. Be proactive. Don't be reactive. If you're telling me I don't know where my PRV is coming from, why? Sit and think about it. Sit and think about it. Plan it out. Be proactive. What time of the month are you going to contact? Are you going to check in with your front line? What time of the month are you checking in with your leaders? What time of the month or how much Scentsy Club orders do you have coming in this month? What day of this week are you planning on going live about Scentsy Club? Because honey, if you ain't pushing Scentsy Club this month, you are crazy. Crazy. You are doing yourself a disservice. Point blank. Because Scentsy Club is guaranteed PRV. Guaranteed. I'm trying to get 6 more people to dedicate to Scentsy Club this month. This month. All within my VIP page. Tomorrow, my Facebook story, y'all gonna see it. It's gonna be all about Scentsy Club. You are in full control of your results. If you're not getting the results that you want, look at yourself. Don't tell me, well, my front line don't want to work. I got answers for that, but we ain't going into it because that is a whole nother ball game. And just point blank, it all starts from the beginning. You keep the ball rolling, you'll keep the ball rolling. Reflection. What worked in the past, do it again. If it didn't work in the past, it's okay. Keep doing it. It takes 3 months to see results from one change within your business. 3 months. 3 months. I did mystery bags 2 months ago in November in my VIP page. I had 2 people order. 2 people. I thought this isn't going to work. People just aren't liking it. This month I'm doing it again. I backed up and I punted. I'm pushing it. Pushing it. I'm talking to them about it during follow-up. I'm talking to people about it. I'm going live about it. And I'm getting more results. If it didn't work one time, don't tell me people don't like my stuff on social media, because that is a load of crap. It's a load of crap. Because if you post once in a week or once a month or once every 2 weeks, then guess what, baby? You're showing them that you don't believe in yourself. You're showing them that you don't believe in the product. You're showing them that you don't believe in the company. So why are they going to believe in you? If you're not consistently showing up, then why should they? And that goes in leadership. That goes to your personal business. If you're not being consistent, then why do you expect your customers to consistently order from you? If you're not going to take it seriously, then they're not going to either. You have to believe in you, what you're doing, and how you're doing it. And if you're not going to believe it, then you're not going to get the results that you want. I literally told myself, 10 million times today. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it if nobody shows up in mine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. If you were a leader and you have ever done a meeting and had no one show, I consider it like a PTSD because I have past history of what I would consider like a mild PTSD from an abusive marriage that I was in. And to this day, I battle a negative part of me. I battle when nobody's going to show up. Nobody's going to believe me. Nobody's going to want to join my team. Nobody's going to want to buy from me. Nobody's going to want to be my friend. Nobody's going to want to sit with me. Nobody's going to want to go with me. That's just a very small portion of what runs through my head on a daily basis. Very small. And I have literally had to stop myself the last few weeks from saying, this isn't going to happen, this isn't going to happen, this isn't going to happen, and programming my mind to change that. So I really want all of you to do the same. I want you to program yourself to think, how am I going to, yeah, I can do that. I can do that. Yeah. The first time you hear that negative thought, change it. Next negative thought, change it. Take control, take action with yourself. Control your emotions, which will control your actions. If you can believe it, then you will have the emotion behind it, then you will get the behavior, and then you will get the result. That is attraction marketing. That is the law of attraction. Now, this goes way deeper, way deeper. I literally took one day, a 1-hour training, and kind of took some smidgets from one of the trainings that I did. And I formed this tonight. If y'all are interested, if this is really piquing your interest, let me know, because I'm putting together a 2 to 3 day training. It will not be back to back. It will be like 1 week and the next week, with some reflection and some true looking at yourself, and change, like beginning to change your mindset in between what you could call homework, but it's not homework. Sounds horrible. But if y'all were interested in this, I'm going to do it because it's literally changed my mind. It has changed my mindset and how I'm reacting to things and how I'm handling things and how I am preparing for things and how I'm running my entire business. Like I said, this has literally changed my marriage, my relationship with my children, my patience with my children, and y'all, I homeschool a 10-year-old. That's serious. And how I'm handling my business. It's really changing a lot. And if y'all are interested, let me know. Or just unmute yourself and tell me now. It doesn't matter. But
I'm definitely in.
if it's something that you're looking at, if it's something, and I don't even say necessarily business wise, if you struggle with interpersonal negativity, y'all, this is a life changer. Belinda, was that a hand? I don't know if she was just moving in front of the camera. Okay, yeah. I struggle with this, like literally history of depression. At one point in my life, I was literally manic. Okay, I'm not proud of that, but it's what happens whenever you go too long without medication. But anyway, it is all about manifestation. It is all about mindset and how you handle it here and here. These two have to G-haul. And then if these two G-haul, then everything else, that it controls what you're attracting in. So it is the law of attraction. If you've noticed, I've been more active on Facebook story And I know y'all aren't in my VIP group, but even doing more videos and things like that. And I've seen a huge difference in my business just by doing that, not caring what people think. So anyway, y'all let me know what you think. Do y'all have any questions? I'll see Brittany just messaged. Okay. Do you have any questions before we get off about what we've covered tonight or whatever? Did this
I was about to say, I know that was a lot of information. I was writing down and trying to type at the same time, like different times trying to keep up. Is there a way we can get a copy of your notes?
So I will say that this is like I said, only a smidgen of what I learned in that 3-day program, and it literally blew me away. At the end of every day, I would sit back and think, this is freaking crazy. Like, this is life changing. When I tell you that what we were taught was that 1% of the world makes the most money. Okay, 1%. And the reason why 1% of the world makes the most money, makes so much more money than the rest of the world, is because that 1% has control over themselves and takes ownership to what gets them. And they literally taught us how. She literally laid it out how. I'm talking like this girl had me eating out of the palm of her hand. I was about to give her $2,000 and join her 90-day challenge because those 3 days changed my business so much. 3 days. Like, I had to talk myself out of paying her $2,000 to personally coach me. This girl changed my business. And I've just started this. So when I get it all together, I'll let everybody know and we can do a 2-night, 3-night training or whatever. But like I said, I won't do it night after night. I will space it out because I know it's hard for me. I mean, my husband's not home tonight, and I was praying to God that my daughter wouldn't wake up, my 3-month-old. My other one thankfully went to sleep, and my son, I really don't have to worry about him, but it's hard for me. I know it's hard for y'all. So we can do that virtually. But it literally will change you. If you think this was crazy, like, you should hear the rest of it. Like, it goes way, way deeper into your identity and your impact on people, and it's crazy. But if y'all are interested,
that kind of goes off of my mentality thinking today before even listening to what all you had to say, because like earlier today, I'm sorry, I'm starting to get teary-eyed again because it's that like emotional. And like earlier today, not a lot of people know this, but about 3 years ago, I got severely assaulted, got backed in a corner, could not like draw my pistol or anything. And I'm sorry, that dude got away with it and everything. But one of the things I was thinking about doing today as well is that I had this intuition that maybe I needed to do a live today and try to like boost, I don't know how to really say it, but boost like emotional like fortitude or whatever, and letting people know like, hey, if you don't believe you're worth it, you are. Just like stuff like that. But I was like, I can't get my words together to actually do it.
and that's fine. But I'm telling you right now, what I have learned more than anything in the last month or two is if it is coming to your mind, especially if it's something that is constantly on your mind day after day after day, then it's something that the universe is basically telling you to do. If the energy is there and you're feeling a move, then take the move. Don't ever just sit and just think, well, people aren't going to like that. Who cares? Because your story is your story can touch somebody. Every one of us have a story. I know a few of you story, but just from us talking and sharing and whatever. But we all come from different backgrounds. And just like a single parent can relate to me, a someone who is in an abusive marriage can relate to me. They can relate to, if you were in a domestic violence situation, like somebody can relate to you. And as horrible as this may seem, and this may sound, you not saying that you were put in that situation for a reason, but you overcame that situation for a reason, and you overcame that situation to be a testimony and to be an impact on somebody else's life.
And
And
that's
that
what I
goes to all of
honestly feel like.
that goes to all of us. And the thing is you never know what somebody else is going through. I don't care if they have the picture perfect life on Facebook. 9 times out of 10, if they do, then baby, I can tell you right now, their life isn't picture perfect. It doesn't matter. They go through the same battles that everybody else is going through. Their marriage, their personal life, their children, their relationships, their work. They're all going through the same battles. They might not be facing that particular battle right now, but I'm telling you that they are no better than anybody else, and they are no better than you. And the fact that you need to know that more than anything is that you have a story to tell, and that your story can change this world. And your story might be able to change the world of somebody who needs it. Just like I can tell you where I was mentally, when I started my business on September 5th, 2016. I was not in a good place. And I was overcome. I was getting out of an abusive marriage. And people can relate to that have been through that. We all embrace your story. Do not hide it. Embrace who you are, because it is who you are. But you are a survivor, not a victim. You are a survivor. So, like I said, there is so much that there is to talk about this, but it all starts here in your mind, in what you believe, and what you want. I think that's pretty much everything. Do y'all have any questions before we get off? Remember one thing, okay? Beliefs relate, but your belief directly affects your emotion. Your emotion directly affects your behavior. And then your behavior directly affects your results. What you're putting out into the world, you're getting back. You put out negative, you're getting back negative. Put out positive, you're getting back positive. And above all else, you are worthy, you are enough, and you are capable. I feel like the lady off the what is it? You is
I can't think of
kind,
it now that
you
you're
is
trying to say
you
it.
is purty, you is kind, you is important. What is that word? What is the help? That was it. That's what I feel like. But you are capable, you are enough, and you are worthy. Okay? All right. I am going to stop recording.